Okay, so I am now in Cleburne, Texas, and since I'm burning up this leave time that I have before I take my new position in Bavaria, I'm spending my time in Texas and elsewhere, planning a road trip to New Mexico, Arizona, and so on to just kind of see some loved ones while I'm here, while I have a chance, while I'm in the States. Weather's beautiful, and today I'm in Cleburne, Texas, in my son's kitchen of all places, trying to get caught up on my puzzles. So I have it pulled up here. We're going to do Friday, and then we'll do Saturday, and then we'll skip Sunday, and we'll try to knock out Monday while it's still Monday, if that's possible today. Okay. What is this thing, by the way? It's always in the way. It's never in a handy spot. And I push it and it opens up some sort of launch pad. I hate it. I got to figure out how to turn that off. Okay. One's getting lit at a party, maybe. No idea. Becoming a pop star error. I think that's MTV. Eureka. Looks like it's going to be aha, maybe. Not an oh ho, because oh ho is when you caught somebody doing something. Becoming a pop star error. I think it's Hamilton is a 10 spot. It's also a great musical. Herb and mini potato dishes. I immediately thought of garlic because I like it, but I'm going to go with chive. Choppers. Teeth. It could be helos too, so I don't know. Bret Easton, American Psycho author. I think that's Ellis. I could be wrong on the spelling. Scatterbrain, no idea. But one's getting lit at a party. They're probably going to be matches. And that would line up with my thinking on MTV. Let's see, 2011 film based on a 2009 novel by Catherine Stockett. That is The Help. And that's a fabulous movie. It was absolutely fabulous. So go ahead and fill out that MTV for becoming a pop star error. Error. That's a hard one. It sounds like mistake. Tame, metaphorically, is probably going to be vanilla. What do we got now? So we don't have teeth. I think we do have helos. And scatterbrain. Space cadet. I don't know. Let's see. Pitching coach. Well, if that's a space cadet, all in a way, so it could be past tense. So go ahead and put an ED there. So I think we might have a space cadet on our hands, and I say let's just put it in because what's it going to hurt? It's not going to hurt anything to put that in there. Pitching coach would be a voice teacher. I think it's just clever. I think that was wonderful. Where Tokugawa shogunate was established. Well, this looks like it's going to be the ancient name for Japan of Edo, and where more hot dogs are sold than at all, no idea. We'll go back to that. Let's see. Let's go here now. What do we got going on here? Let's try to get to the west. Let's clear the west. Get down to the southwest, maybe. Leave the southwest for last. How about that? All in and away. I mean, this could be obsessed, I suppose, but that's probably a couple of things that could be. So, waste bin, I think. Who said issues are never simple? One thing I'm proud of is that very rarely you will hear me simplify the issues. Well, that was once the junior senator for from Illinois, who became a two-term president. I was a fan. I like the guy. European hotel amenity, and I wish these things would take off in the States, but it's always bidet, it seems. If it's, if it could be a sauna too, but it didn't look like it was going to work out with that B and the I in there. Junkyard warning. No idea. To the stars in Latin. So that is ad aspera, ad astra. So through work and inspiration, to the stars, ad astra. And who said a parochial education on top of a liberal arts degree wouldn't come in handy one day? Figure with exactly 10 digits, no idea. Junkyard warnings, looking like it's going to be a snarl. Oh, bad Leroy Brown. He's the baddest cat in the whole damn town. Meaner than a junkyard dog. Snarl. I'm liking it. 2-bit. Loose. Looking at large, perhaps. Now what we got? We got anything we work with here? 2-bit. Not yet. Polynesian staple is going to be taro. It's root, right? World capital where it's illegal to display the Soviet hammer and sickle. I think that is Riga. And it looks like figure with exactly 10 digits is a mermaid. Mermaid? Oh, they don't have toes, right? It's fingers, 10 digits. Unless something bad happened and they lost one somewhere. Absolutely hate. I'm going with loathe on this one. And I can say there's very few times in life that I have felt loathe for anyone. Bestseller, maybe that's a hit. And here we go. We're going to go ahead and do this southwest corner. Why not? I mean, why not? In German, warum nicht? Warum nicht? 2-bit. I'm going to go a small time right now. And let's go back over here. I know it's just just anal OCD crap with me, but kind of phase. Highest rated daytime talk show in American history. Well, I don't think I've ever actually seen an episode, but I do love that woman. Weighs calculations, probably going to be a root. And so kind of phase, I guess that's the oral phase. Music festival lineup. Setting for green wedding, perhaps. So that's a B. Point of no return will be the Rubicon. Love that. Love my black Jeep. Foe of ferocious flea in Hanna-Barbera cartoons. So I think that was Adam Ant. He was an adamant fellow. Wish me luck. Here I go. Here I go. Here I go. So this looks like the green wedding is going to be an arbor. And let's see, kind of music festival lineup. Kind of palm or berry, the acai berry, the acai palm. Let's see, early sports video game would be Pong. We had that. Little paddles went up and down, and you had to screw the thing. You had little ding, 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 like playing tennis. You could play squash, and it's basically brick breaker, right? One step ahead of, beyond to. So what do we got here? Music festival line. Porta potties. That's equally disgusting and clever. Ads as an app. Where early tablets were first unveiled. And it's got a question mark, so it's going to be a clever clue. And early tablets, so probably not the Mac Store, probably not from Android, probably going to be the Sinai. Biblical tablets. To the point, probably going to be terse. Beverage brand founded in Osaka. Again, hearkening back to Japan. No idea, but as is an app, I think we're talking about installation here. So let's go with installs. Seeing red, enraged, perhaps. Raw fish dish. It's going to be sashimi. I've always spelled that wrong, so I'm hoping I didn't this time. Don't know, even, make things even. Don't have a clue. Skedaddles probably get. Runner with vestigial wings. Vestigial. We have vestigial tails at some point during our in utero experience, or so I've been told. Some smokeless tobacco, nasty stuff, dip. You pop the can, and then they open it up, and they get this big old 2 or 3 fingers, and they just throw it in their lips. It's disgusting. I used to do it when I was in the Army, I have to admit. So make things even. Tie it up. So I guess this beverage brand founded in Osaka is Asahi. Cool. All right, paramount requirement. Well, paramount requirement, so it's probably not going to be very, very important. It's got a question mark, so I'm thinking it's going to have something to do with the movie production house. Maybe a screen test. Gender neutral pronoun. Probably going to be THE something. Whether this is a Y or an M is yet to be seen. where more hot dogs are sold than at all Major League Baseball stadiums combined. I guess it's Costco, which is pretty interesting. I mean, that's fun trivia there, right? Costco sells a lot of hot dogs. I wonder if they're all kosher. I don't think Nathan's are kosher, but they are delicious. We always stick with Hebrew National. Focus of some modern ethical debates. No idea. Flag bearer. No idea. House painted with polka dots, you might say. Okay, so I think this is an eyesore, which makes the gender neutral pronoun they. And then, so I think we got an eyesore. This is gutsy, I tell you, because I don't know if it is or not. My wife says I'm much faster when I'm doing them online because she thinks that I'm afraid I'm going to look like an idiot, so I take a lot of chances. Junkyard warning. Well, we had a snarl on the opposite end. Threat. Main characters in Booksmart and Easy A. I want to say it's either geeks or teens, but I do not know. Follower of Mick or Nescafe, McCafe. I've seen those. I've never had one. Used to drink Chevalier before I discovered Ely. The Intenso, my favorite. Espresso 3 or 4 times a day. Focus of some modern ethical debates. I don't know. Maybe this is going to be chat. Is it GPT? The flag bearer. Oh, there's a flag on the play. Referees are huddling. What sports fans might call a dub. I think that's a win. So that makes the junkyard warning likewise a growl. So cool. We've got 2 references here. 3 references to Japan. 2 actually, and 2 to the canine varieties. So threat would be apparel, and yes, I did. They were teens. Okay, so a dub is a win. Shout out to my graduate school, one of my graduate school alma maters, for dubbing BYU this weekend. Pretty good score. They looked like a team that had played for the national championship last year. It was kind of nice. 50.1% technically would be most. Technically, I think. Way back when. Don't have enough. Emmy nominated Gilbert. I think that's Sarah. Some speech starters. I don't know. We got enough in there to say we're going to take a guess on anecdotes. Napoleon Dynamite said it. You're just mad because I get to sit here and chat with hot chicks all day, Napoleon. Let's see if we've got some crossword skills to go with my nunchuck skills and bow staff skills. I'm thinking this is Idaho. Ajax competitor, don't know yet. Top's looking like a mosaic of some sort. What a bore. I'm going to go with a snore here and just take a chance to see what we got. And sure enough, subway art. Okay, good. So they are mosaics. That's interesting. I would have guessed murals at some sort, but it would have been too short. Interminably. On and on. Sub-rock genre name for its aggressive vocals. So that would be Screamo. And pour on the affection. We're going to dote. And there you have it. Au revoir. Auf Wiedersehen. Que tengo lindo días. Masalama. Annyeonghaseyo. And we're going to do the Saturday puzzle right now.